They've loaded them away. They're off and they're racing. Stylish Lord won the start. Also away very quickly near the outside. Blazing Emerald and Decoration driving forward as they race onto the first turn. Macchiato settled back just up there in front of HOLLER. Then Desinay, I Dreamed a Dream, More Than Enough drifting out the back. And last of all is Manhattan Strip. And so as they gallop along by the 1200 out to the Riverside, Stylish Lord got the company of Decoration. Matching strides with each other. The pace on the field. Strings right out there, 2.5 clear from Macchiato. Over on the outside, running forth, Blazing Emerald, leaving the 1,000 behind them. The favourite sitting back in the clear, HOLLER. A length and a half away, then Desinay from I Dreamed a Dream. Further back is More Than Enough, and back last of all is Manhattan Strip with 800 left to go. Stylish Lord kicks through now, goes to the lead clearly. Stylish Lord by almost a length. Decoration, who's doing some work. Over on the inside, Macchiato in the box seat, running forth, Blazing Emerald. No real change to the order. They're going too fast for that. Then came HOLLER, about to angle out 3 wide now and get going for CJP on the rails. Desinay, and then I Dreamed a Dream. They start to bunch up a little more now. Further back in the field to Manhattan Strip. More Than Enough on the point of the turn, straightening up, and on the outside HOLLER makes its move, comes out after Decoration, which headed Stylish Lord. I Dreamed a Dream runs on, 150 left to go. The favourite being tested by Johnston Porter. HOLLER a neck clear, battling back Decoration from I Dreamed a Dream, but HOLLER is starting to edge its way clear, and HOLLER proved a bit too strong. HOLLER has won from I Dreamed a Dream. Tight third, Blazing Emerald, possibly from Decoration. More Than Enough running on, and then came Manhattan Strip. Desinay behind them with Macchiato, and back tailing out last of all is Stylish Lord. HOLLER, number 8, giving the combination of Peters Investments, Michael Grantham and Clint Johnston Porter the second leg of a double this afternoon, having combined to win with Wheelie in the opening race. And this was just set up absolutely beautifully for HOLLER, who makes it back-to-back wins, beats I Dreamed a Dream, and third in the photo for Blazing Emerald, a whisker in front of Decoration. 8-5-4-3 are the numbers, 8-5-4-3 in a slickly run 136.1 mile, 136.1 and 3/4 by half a length, those margins. A 3-year-old who hasn't done a lot of racing. He's now got 3 wins out of 8. The son of Justify from Sentimental Gift, and proves too good here in a race that again just evolved beautifully with the speed on and his turn of foot, beating I Dreamed a Dream by Oratorio. Sean McGruddy for Steve Wolf. And third money going the way there of number 4 Blazing Emerald by Sessions out of Unfurl, Dan Morton and Natika Reardon. 8-5-4 and 3 with the sectional 35.58 to race number 3 of the day. Progressing well. 2 wins now from 3 runs this campaign. Race 4, the Tab Touch Westby Platinum Handicap. Again, we stay at 1,600 for this next event. There are no scratchings, and they are scheduled to jump at 1:41. Lockie Taylor is in the yard here, and it was a race that again just absolutely unfolded perfectly, and as much as Clint Johnston Porter would have liked.
That's exactly right, Darren. It was an outstanding ride from Clint. He was able to get the 3-year-old to relax in the early stages before putting him into the race and putting young Natika Reardon aboard Blazing Emerald in a pocket. That horse was awfully unlucky back home into 3rd or 4th, but that was the winning move for CJP at the 500-metre mark, as winning owner Bob Peters joins me once again. Bob, congratulations on the victory. 1,200 up to the mile, no concern at all. He ran it out strongly.
No, it was a bit of doubt doing that, but you know, on his breeding, he was ready to do it, and he was, you know, very fit, and he'd had a couple of runs, so it worked out all right. He didn't win like an odds-on one, though, did he?
Does his breeding suggest that he can get out over beyond the mile in time? Because he relaxed beautifully here this afternoon.
Yeah, I think so, and then we wouldn't have to push him early. We can just let him sit and be where he wanted to be and come home, and I think that he'd be better off doing that.
It was a wise move from Clint to be able to put the 3rd or 4th horse in a pocket at the 500-metre mark. He knew that he had a lap full of horse underneath him at the right time.
Yes, yeah, he didn't hit the front too soon either, so that was good.
Well, tick from Clint Johnson-Porter. You're a hard man to please, but well done.
Oh, no, I'm not hard to please. I just see what I see.
There's Bob Peters after the win of Pharaoh Show. Well enough, I should say. Pharaoh Show upcoming in race number 5. Hopefully an early treble for the Cerise and White. But Clint Johnson-Porter, he's got his eye in nice and early here at Ascot, Riley.
Certainly does. A workmanlike performance from HOLLER here today. It looked as though he might have won a bit more convincingly the way that he travelled into the race on the corner, but he was still able to show that grit and get the job done. Clint, congratulations. A good start to the day for yourself and for Peter's investments. It looked as though the tempo was on once again for the second start in a row in running, and for a horse that looks to settle really nicely in running, that was always never going to be an issue for him.
Yeah, definitely. It's a good change, this tempo. Races have been run real slowly recently, and it's good to have a bit of tempo in the races. And yeah, look, as we've seen last start, I was sort of out the back gone and she rattled home, so I knew making a move when I needed to, I was always going to have a horse for me.
He probably didn't win as convincingly as some might have expected, or how he travelled into the race on the corner. Did you always feel the winner in running, given it looked as though you had to present him before the corner? And he was 1,200 straight to the mile today, which is a pretty sharp rising trip.
Yeah, definitely. Look, no, he felt like the winner throughout. I was just more concerned I was going to get left a bit flat-footed, so I wanted to try and get on my bike, and I knew the further I went, the better I was going to be.
Have they got to the bottom of him yet, do you think? Is he a horse that can continue to progress and step up as he tackles some better company and stronger horses moving forward?
Yeah, look, I don't think he's going to have too much of a drama. He's pretty tractable and he's an honest horse, so that will take him a long way.
Have you had much to do with West Star since he's arrived back in WA, looking ahead to today's Roma Cup a little bit later on?
Unfortunately not. I think Simon's done that on purpose. If I can't ride at track, I can't stuff it up. So we'll just see what happens today.
We're looking forward to seeing him back as well. Well done on the win here.
Thank you.
There's Clint Johnson-Porter. He's on the board with an early double, combining with Michael Grantham once again, and a HOLLER to take out race 3 here at Ascot.